Hi friends, my warm greetings to all my brothers and sisters. Please subscribe my channel. In this video, I would like to tell you about India-China disputes since starting. To begin with, China is a country which occupies the borders of its adjacent countries. The occupied area of China is greater than the China proper area, which you can see clearly in this picture. China usually claims some part of the land of its adjacent country as it dares, and if any country opposes, they deploy military forces at the border. As they claim only a small part of the land, and to avoid war, the other countries surrender the land to China. In this way, they extend their borders. China has disputes with every country with which it shares borders. Coming to India-China border disputes, Tibet is once part of India. India got independence in 15th August 1947. At that time itself, some part of Tibet is under China control. After China got independence in October 1st, 1949, the extension of borders across Tibet increased still further. In Tibet, mostly Hindus and Buddhists used to live. When China occupied the land, they used to torture the residents of Tibet, so they flew to India. So there were usually disputes at border regularly. In 1962, the Buddhist religious head Dalai Lama flew to India, whom China wanted to torture, and many residents followed him. So China at once claimed a very large part of land in 1962 as theirs, which includes Arunachal Pradesh, Aksai Chin. So for their self-respect, Indians stood against China, which resulted in war. At that time, the Indian soldiers didn't have even shoes and proper weapons. The ruling government of India didn't cared about it, and they did not give permission to Indian Air Force, which resulted in defeat of India. But soldiers fought very bravely, which was described by one incident. 18th November 1962. 1,300 Chinese army tried to occupy Ladakh through a surprise attack through Rajongla. A battalion of India which is doing their duty has only 120 soldiers. Due to surprise attack of China, the 120 soldiers battalion has fought with the 1,300 Chinese army and killed all the Chinese soldiers. India lost 114 soldiers in that fight. Such the bravery Indians shown. But the Prime Minister of India, after the defeat, said that there is no need to worry because not even a single blade of grass grows there. The border disputes continued whenever China moved forward. Of course, they were little. In 1967, when China claimed a large part of Sikkim, the border disputes increased, which resulted in war. As it is in mountain region, the higher altitude terrains were present in China and lower altitude terrains in India. As it is advantage for armies in higher altitude, one battalion of India rushed to China and they camped there and fought the war. They fired large war tanks without permission from higher officials because in 1962 war, many lost their lives because of improper and late decisions. For 3 days, they fought and killed around 300 China soldiers. Later, China told to India, they rushed into their territory. So the battalion got transferred from there, and in other regions, war continued for 27 days. And China lost around 700 soldiers in that 27 days. Later, different nations of the world tried to stop the war. So China claimed that India had stolen 800 sheep, and it was the reason for their war. Following this, India's opposition leader Atal Bihari Vajpayee took 800 sheep and placards on sheep, eat us and save the world. Placards of 800 sheep and released them into China's communicating office in India, and he told China to take them. This funny action resulted in big insult for China. China diverted its attention to other countries by occupying their borders. In 1985, China tried to claim some parts of India, but a violent standoff had took place and later both countries signed ceasefire agreement. Till now, not even a single bullet had been fired at the border. After that agreement, China had built roadways, railways, constructions at the India border, but India doesn't build any construction on its side. China is constructing some railways and constructions in Aksai Chin, which results in its revenue. By 1999, the constructions came to final stage, but the government was changed in India in 1999, and the new Prime Minister Atal Bihari Vajpayee asked the China to stop its activities, which resulted in standoff at the border for some weeks. When it is about to war, India has tested its some nuclear weapons. Till then, world does not know India has nuclear weapons. So China stopped its constructions temporarily because India is also a nuclear power. In 2004, government was changed again. So China completed its leftover final stage constructions. In 2010, China tried to claim Siachen Glacier. Even though government didn't support much to soldiers. The Indian soldiers stood for several weeks, and due to involvement of other countries, China went back at Siachen Glacier. However, they occupied 640 square kilometers in Ladakh at that time. In 2017, when China tried to occupy Bhutan, India stood for its help, and violent standoff has occurred for 2 months at Doklam. Later, China went back. In 2020, due to coronavirus pandemic, and due to lockdown, India has weakened financially a little. So China again claimed Arunachal Pradesh, some parts of Ladakh, Uttarakhand, and they also camped in some parts of India's border. A violent standoff had took place on June 15. Some Indian soldiers tried to remove the tents laid by China in the India's border. The China soldiers attacked with some weapons which have iron thorns, nails on unarmed Indians, and they killed 21 Indian soldiers, and quickly another group of Ghatak commandos of India came and they killed around 100 China soldiers. Following, Indian government banned 59 China apps as they posted to their security. Both countries deployed weapons on their borders. Many meetings have occurred among high officials of both countries, and they decided to take back their forces slowly. And please subscribe my channel, my friends, brothers and sisters. Till now, these were the updates, and we will meet again in next video. Goodbye.